okay, seek God only. Yeah, don't seek God, like you seek God and you do what you're supposed to do also, and God will just make everything work for you and everything will be fine. This is a topic here that I'm going to talk about. We're all family here, no one be angry with me or whatever. These days, I'm talking about fraud here. Let's just keep it straight. I'm talking about fraud, 419, deeds, whatever you want to call it in it, I'm going to talk about it. It's wrong. Whether or not you think that the bank are going to reimburse the people, that's not your issue. You're not supposed to take money from people's accounts. It's just as simple as that. Whether you do it, whether your friends do it, whether you don't do it, I want to talk about it. And what I want to say is that God wants us to be content with what we have. Don't be hungry. Cut your coat according to your size.
That's right.
If you can't afford it, it's not for you. It's as simple as that. Because you're stealing, you're a thief. Do you know what I mean? By doing fraud, you're a thief. You're gonna make some of you, when you go a bit more and you go uni, you'll see a lot of things like you just see bad boys and so much pizza. Like you're saying, he doesn't have a job like student loan was a while ago, you know, and rent's been taken. So how's he still got money? Yeah, you gotta ask yourself how they have the money. But what I'm saying on this topic is, it's wrong. I know it can be certain pressures that push people towards doing such things, but it's just wrong. All I'm going to say is just wrong. So yeah, I'm going to move on to my next point. Are you loving the things of the world? Do you love to party? Do you love to drink? Do you love to act wild? When you get drunk, yeah, you're not yourself. And obviously I've been drunk before, let me just tell you. I've been drunk before, I used to drink a lot. And yeah, I used to drink before. And when you're drunk, you're not yourself. You act up. You act how you wouldn't normally act. And a lot of people sometimes, when they become sober, say that, oh, I don't remember. You remember, but you're just embarrassed about how you behave. So you're just like, you remember. It's because you don't. When you're drunk, you don't act like how you normally will. Like I might say, hello, Michael, you're right. When I'm drunk, I might just say something. That's not me. I will swear, I will act out, I will act different. That's why some people say it's okay to drink a little bit. I'm just saying I don't drink because I don't want to ingest anything in me that's going to make me become someone I'm not. That's wrong. I'm not going to take something that's going to make me act contrary to what I believe is right. So when I go uni and people say to me, you don't drink, I say, no, I don't drink. And they're like, oh my gosh, you don't drink? I say, you're acting like it's water. Without it, I will still live. Do you see where I'm coming from? So I say, I do not drink because I'm not going to take anything that's going to make me be a different person than what I would be if I don't drink. I'm going to read Matthew chapter 6, verse 24. No one can serve two masters, for either he will hate one and love the other, or he will be devoted to one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and money. Obviously, you cannot serve God and the devil. It's just that simple. Acting wild and it leads to other, going to parties and acting wild and drinking, it leads to other things. It puts you in dangerous situations. Most of the times, if you're going to a rave, it's somewhere that's not your ends or somewhere that's not where you live. So you're going to go out there, you're going to go to this different party, it finishes at 3, sometimes 5, whatever time you leave. People are drunk, people are angry, because alcohol, weed, everything, all types of drugs, it just makes you different, like it's just not you. So you can get yourself into a fight, you get yourself into life-threatening situations that you wouldn't have got yourself into if you didn't go to such a place. And also I'm going to read Revelation 3:16, we may all know it. So because you are lukewarm, neither hot nor cold, I'm about to spit you out of my mouth. Lukewarm, it's just warm. It's not hot, it's not cold. You can't identify whether it's on this side or it's on that side. God doesn't want us to be like that. If you look at your own life and you're thinking, are the things that I'm doing more towards what God wants me to do, or is it more towards what the devil wants me to do? If you're living a life that's wavery, do you know what I mean? There's a line, you're not on that side and you're not on this side, you're just like in between. God will spit you out of his mouth, meaning that he will just be like, you know, me and you, we're just not like, you can't be close to him if you live a life like that. So it just has to be a thing where we look at ourselves and see what we're trying to, like, where we are. Some people also know that life isn't for them. People tweet nonsense. People tweet. I don't even have Twitter, but I see obviously people are knowing it. So they tweet like things that that's not them. You might see them and you talk to them, that's not how they act. But when it's Twitter, they're a new person, they're on the other side. But then when they're here, they're for this side. Do you know what I mean? People tweet a lot of nonsense. I saw some yesterday, I was just like, that's disgusting. But anyway, the next thing I'm gonna talk about is, are you in love with celebrities?
Yeah. Show them.
Justin Bieber.
Okay. Okay.
Trey Songz.
The Super Bowl was on. I didn't watch the Super Bowl because I think it was on till late and I had uni the next day at 9, so I decided to skip to sleep. Some people stayed awake here. Super Bowl, so most of us don't even know the rules, like we just don't get it. We don't get it. But because Beyonce was coming on, everyone said, I'm gonna stay awake and watch Beyonce. What's that though? At that time, did you sit up and pray for God?
No.
But because Beyonce was gonna be on, everyone watched it. I did watch Beyonce, but I watched it the next day on YouTube. I'm gonna be honest with you, I did, but I didn't stay up. Do you know what I mean? I knew what my priority was. I met my priority, which was to sleep, to make sure I could wake up to get to uni at 9 AM. And yeah, are you a believer? That makes him sick. Justin Bieber has now transformed the word, well, he hasn't, his fans have. Transformed the word believer to make it believer. What is that? Who's believing in Justin Bieber? Like, it's not, like, he is not that deep, it's not that serious. Are you in love with celebrities? Would you brand yourself a believer? Just, that is, I can't even, I don't want to talk about that too much. Beyonce is coming, everybody knows Beyonce is coming. I remember when I woke up here and I looked at Instagram, people were like, oh my god, Beyonce is coming, oh, posting pictures of Beyonce. I love Beyonce. Someone was like, my mum. When? When? People post like, how can you love Beyonce so much? Your mum carried you for 9 months, then you now call Beyonce your mum. Beyonce is not your mum. But people love, like, are you in love with celebrities? I can't even speak. Are you in love with celebrities? Would you rather stay up in the morning to watch Beyonce, or would you pray? Some of us don't stay up till 3 to pray. Sometimes I don't really do that either, let me be honest with you. But what is your priority? Is your priority to save money to go and see Beyonce? I don't even know how much the tickets are going to be, they're not out yet. But I know there's people that are probably already making plans to make sure that they can pay for the Beyonce ticket. But would you spend that money? Let's say there's mic stands that are broken in church. Would you say, all right, instead of going to see Beyonce, or even forget Beyonce, I'm going to donate the money to church so that we can have good mic stands? It's just about who are you loving, who are you showing what are you spending like what you have. God wants us to give him all that we have. He wants us to give him our attention. What are you putting your attention on? How does Rihanna, there's nothing, I don't have nothing against Rihanna. Rihanna had short hair, everyone had short hair. Rihanna had red hair, everybody had red hair. Rihanna's hair is now long, girls are gonna come in now, change their hairstyle. It's not that deep. Why are you following Rihanna? We all have faces, we're fearfully made. Why can't you think of what to do for yourself? Why are you following Rihanna? Anyway, do you wish you had a body like Kim K? Kim K's body is very nice. You can't lie. Kim K's body is very, very nice. But I'm just saying, it's not for us to say, I want to look like Kim K, or you are who you are. God made you. God fearfully created you. He wants you to look like how he wants you to look like. That's how simple it is. So we shouldn't create idols out of celebrities. Yes, they may be role models in some form, in some way. Like, for example, Kim Kardashian. I like Kim Kardashian. She is a good businesswoman. That's what you can look at. She is a very good businesswoman. Her and her brand, the Kardashians, and what she stands for. She doesn't really stand for much, but she's a good businesswoman. No, I'm not trying to be rude. Come on, guys. We're family. Come on. Yeah, she's not. Do you know what I mean? She's a good businesswoman. So I'm going to read Leviticus 19, verse 4. Do not turn to idols or make for yourselves any gods of cast metal. I am the Lord your God. God is saying, I am who you should be trying to be like. I am the figure that you are supposed to strive to be like. It's not supposed to be you looking at Kim K or Beyonce or Rihanna, or I'm just using these examples because they are the most accessible now. But God is basically saying, don't try and be someone else. He wants you to be you, but to strive for him. Yeah, and the main focus he just wants it to be him. Focus your life on him and try and be like him, and I am finished.